Center. Then to your right, please. To your right.
Charming on screen.
Center, please.
With the stars, Aaron Villaflor, Joy Bascon, Enzo Pineda, and Karen Toyoshima.
Center, please.
By Santos, Middle Stars, right, Carion, and Miss REGINE Velasquez, ang kasin.
Center, please. To your left, please.
Festival.
Masaya po.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I think that is a perfect answer for this question. Pero, can you tell us briefly, tungkol saan ba ang YouTube?
Ang magkukwento po tungkol dyan is si Karen Toyoshima, one of our 2 lead actors na female. She's playing shy, so...
Hello po, good afternoon. I'm Karen Toyoshima. Sa film po namin kasi, there's only like very few female characters and sobrang swerte ko po at napagbigyan na i-portray yung role ni Shy. Siguro to balance out din yung mga lalaki namin. So, feeling ko kailangan ng Amazona kasi usually po yun yung nakakasa akin. So, taga-patay, taga-bugbog, mga gano'n. No, our film is about, yun nga po, when you say utopia kasi parang everything is perfect. Pero sa film namin, pinapakita yung opposite. So, it's very exciting and galing din po kasi ako sa teatro. So, yung process po ni Direct Dustin, very natural, very like one take everything. So, very fluid and it's an ensemble work. Nagtulungan po talaga kaming lahat. Yes, it's very collaborative. Yun, tutuloy na nga po ni Kuya Aaron, no?
Ako dream role ko talaga ito. Police. Pangatlong police ka na to. But again, I'm very thankful and grateful to be part again of Cinema One. At thank you, Direk, for allowing me to do my homework sa pelikula natin. At at the same time, masaya ako dahil first time namin lahat makakatrabaho. So, itong pelikulang ito, may maganda lang kaming mensahe para sa lahat. So, sana magkaroon din kayo ng aral dito sa pelikula namin dahil mensahe talaga siya para sa lahat. Tutuloy daw po ni Joem. Tuloy mo na, Joem.
Hindi ko naiintindihan yung sinasabi nila. Hello, honestly po kasi for Utopia, pwede ba maging honest? Yeah, hindi kasi ako yung part ng original cast. Ibang actor yung for my part. And ayun, parang nabudol din ako ni Shandy na the next day, pictorial na, and then nangyari na tinatanong nila ako about the character, about the story. So ako wala akong idea kung ano yung nangyayari. So pumasok na ako sa Cinema One for the pictorial, for the interviews, and yun, lagi lang nila akong gina-guide throughout the process of answering questions for the press, for the interview, So yun, hiyang-hiya po talaga ako. Pero yeah, and when for the shoot po, Utopia is about, parang at the end, yun nga, it's a perfect world. May kometang dadaan sa mundo and na-affect niya lahat ng tao sa mundo nito. And lahat ng opposite mangyayari. Kung ikaw yung pinakamabuting tao, ikaw yung magiging masama. Kung ikaw yung pinakamasama, ikaw yung magiging mabuti. So, it's a world of emotions, it's a world of human nature, yung ilalabas mo yung kung ano yung kagandahan sa pagkatao mo at yung kabahuan ng pagkatao. So, yun. Alam ko na po yung story after po pala natapos yung pelikula. So, thank you.
So,
So ano po, Utopia is a crime comedy film na may pagka-dark. So it follows a group of people in a violent city. Tapos each and every character here po sa story represents somebody in our world today. So ako po, yung character ko is as aspiring videographer na naghahanap ng trabaho, walang pera, at nasangkot ako sa isang krimen at the wrong place at the wrong time. And speaking of like, we represent somebody in the world, yung character ko kasi represents the regular average citizens na nakakita at nakaka-experience ng krimen in everyday life. And it leaves the questions na kailan ba tayo magiging accountable and responsible citizens of the world? So, yun po.
Thank you.
First films niyo po ba ito? Apo. How was it working on the first movie? And then, ano po ba yung bucket list niyo na sino ba ang pangarap niyo mai-direct someday? Yun. Kamusta po ang pagiging first-time director sa isang pelikula?
Sobrang masaya. Sobrang overwhelming kasi nakatrabaho ko agad yung dream actress ko, which is si Sherry. Originally, na-peg lang talaga siya during the pitch, and then eventually na-onboard din namin siya. So it's very parang roller coaster yung mga nangyayari throughout the process of the film from pre-production to production to post. And na-enjoy ko siya. And
Ano bang sense of intimidation kay Sherry?
Actually,
Does Sherry give?
hindi namin siya in-approach nung una kasi natatakot nga kami. And then, nag-usap-usap kami, baka naman, try lang natin. Kung hindi, edi hindi. Edi nag-dinner kami, in-invite niya kami. Tapos, nung dinner nga, nasabi ko ata to, the other interview. Nung pagdating pa lang sa dinner, shake hands, ganyan-ganyan. She was asking a lot of questions right away. So I'm like, okay, sige, work tayo, work. Hindi pa siya umuoo, ang dami yan ng suggestions sa characters, like, anong gusto niyang look, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos the producers asked her na, so ano, go ka na ba? Sabi niya, oo naman. So yun, very memorable yung moment yun kasi I never thought na I'd be able to work with Miss Sherry. And grabe to si Jana. Na originally nga, kwento ko rin na I wanted to cast a non-actor kasi I wanted like authentic reactions from a non-actor child. But then again, during the audition, I was wrong. Nung nag-audition si Jana, I was very happy because I would describe her as parang hindi umaarte. So she was really perfect for the role. And grabe yung commitment ni Miss Sherry and ni Jana all throughout the project. Ayun, so I'm happy.
Hello. Masaya rin. Masaya rin, pero mas nakaka-pressure kasi first film tapos yung cast is si Miss Regine, pero hindi naman yun nag-feel sa akin na matakot. Di yung madre pala. Di yung feel niya sa akin na matakot. So masaya ko na yung first ko din itong Yours Truly kasi matagal na siyang nasulat, parang 2016, 2017. So, kung ako talaga magbibigay ng chance, thank you Cinema One, ito yung gusto kong unahin na pelikula kasi it's for my mom. Yung mom ko kasi si Shirley, so natutuwa ako na nabigyan ako ng chance. So yun, dream actor na madirect. Yan, sina Miss Alessandra, silang lahat pala. Isa-isa. Yun lang po. Yes, opo.
For your first film, si Direk.
To be honest, walang masyadong pressure for me kasi I never approached it as about me. I mean, I saw the platform as a way to send a message, and yung tinanong ko lang naman sa sarili ko, if I had an opportunity to say one thing on a huge platform, ano yung sasabihin ko? And this film represents that. Like when I talk to all my actors, like what I told them is, this is not going to be about us, this is about the message that we're sending. And gusto lang namin, pagkatapos ng pelikula, yung tanong ng protagonist ko, itanong ng mga audience. Sinong magbibigay ng hustisya sa mga biktima ng mga gabing walang kometa? Kasi nga yung kometa represents justice, and sa mga gabing walang hustisya, sino ba dapat ang responsible para dun sa mga biktima?
First time niyo po ba mag-submit na entry in any festival? Or meron na?
I submitted last year. but I wasn't picked.
For Cinema One also?
Yeah.
Okay. Ano po yung bucket list niyo po? Yung isa mong question. Meron po ba kayong pinapangarap na mag-direct or maging pelikula someday?
Yeah, I mean, there are a few actors that I like working with. Mostly they're people I already know. Kasi iba-iba yung language ng mga artista. Na you have to get to know them, you have to know yung kung paano sila kausapin, kung paano pakisamahan. Kasi madaling katrabaho pag kakilala mo.
So, on the action genre po, gusto nyo? Kasi crime comedy or?
It's more of, hindi ko siya nakikita as a genre. Kasi it's just, it's more of like, what are we trying to say? And it doesn't really matter to me what genre it's categorized as long as we're saying the right thing.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Indie na siya sa Kuya West. Malaki ba yung influensya niya para tanggapin mo rin itong mag-indie ka rin dito sa Shirley?
Actually, hindi. Nang nagkataon lang na nagustuhan ko yung project, in-encourage na lang ako, pero hindi naman ako talaga na-influence niya. Kasi, as a matter of fact, medyo matagal na ako hindi gumagawa ng pelikula. Parang, hindi ko alam, parang wala ako dun sa tamang wisyo ng paggawa ng pelikula. Ewan ko, parang tinatamad ako. Parang gusto ko lang munang kumanta. Anyway, I'm a singer naman talaga. But, nung kinuwento sa akin yung story, nung niligawan nila ako, parang I got very interested with the character. And so I accepted it. Actually, to tell you honestly, nung before mag-start, ayoko na gawin. Kasi na-i-stress ako, parang gusto ko pa talagang gawin to. Parang gusto ko nang, sabi ko dun sa kapatid ko, pwede bang mag-back out? So minura niya ako. Thank you very much to my sister Cacai. Yes. Tapos sabi ko, sige, kasi apparently takot ako sa kanya. So sabi ko, sige, gawin ko na lang. No, but meron kasi akong ganon na minsan hindi ako sure kung gagawin ko talaga. But nung ginawa ko na, first day pa lang, na-enjoy ko na ulit yung buong proseso ng paggawa ng pelikula. And so, the whole 2 weeks for me was very enjoyable. Yeah.
Tinanggap mo ito?
Sa akin pa rin ba? Sa akin pa rin. Mabili ako
May mga expectations ang mga tao na, siyempre, pagbabalik mo ito, bakit napili mo magpa-direct sa isang baguhang director?
Why not? It's part of the whole excitement of making a movie. It's part of the whole experience. It's true though na, kasi meron akong, gusto ko yung magdidirect sa akin, kilala ko. Kaya nga puro si Joyce Bernal yung nagdidirect ng movie ko, diba? Kasi parang hindi ako sanay pag-iba, parang nahihiya ako. Kasi nga hindi ko talaga kinukonsider yung sarili kong artista. I'm not an actor. Hindi yun ang tingin ko sa sarili ko. So, gusto ko yung director na magdidirect sa akin, yung kahit paano kilala na ako. But I wanted to also challenge myself to get out of my comfort zone, I suppose. So.
Thank you.
Akala ko meron pa.